All right, and we are live. Episode 65 on No Secret Podcast. We got Jay, we got Ant, I'm Nate. So we might sound different. Yeah, watch us. We probably gonna look different. That's because we are trying out StreamYard instead of Zoom. Because okay, so that's good. And then because we always, like I said, we use StreamYard instead of Zoom, and this is kind of for easy, mirror between StreamYard and our YouTube channel, No Secret Podcast, so you can watch along with us, I can chat with us as well, and also if you miss us, I can watch the replay. So that's pretty much why we're trying this out, see how it goes. But yeah, so we have a new episode 65, and actually our topic is going to be from Jay. I know he kind of brought it up before we got it live, so see you want to further explain what we got going on here.
Yeah. So I just been having conversations, just hearing things, little birdies chirping about, usually in relationships, like your friends, they might like let you know about, all right, I'm dating such and such, it's going good. Might tell you like from time to time, like things going bad. But if you got a friend in a relationship, they let you know that it's clearly like maybe the girl doing some reckless stuff, maybe she crazy or just, not treating them right, and they tell you this, and you trying to figure out, okay, do you want advice? You might say something, but they could tell you to just stay with them anyway. It's like at what point when you feel like that, and like as a friend, should you be speaking up, saying stuff, or just be like, that's their life, ain't really my business, Just food for
Just
thought.
Well, I'm kind of curious what you think about it since she posed the question.
Me personally, well, okay, all right, yeah, I was echoing. That's the only reason I stopped talking. Me personally, I feel like if it's the first few times, if they asking for advice, I'm gonna give it. But if it's just continuing, they acting like, all right, yeah, I hear what you said, but they always keep going back, then I'm gonna be like, all right, that's just your life. You ask for help, you keep doing the same thing, so I'm gonna just let you live.
When you say a few times, do you mean 3, 4, 5? You're on mute.
No, yeah, my bad. I say 3 times is multiple. So the first few times it's like fool me one, shame on you, whatever. But three plus, you keep on saying the same thing, and you just accepting it. It's just like, all right, you must be cool with it. So please stop, telling me about this like it's a bad thing. Get you accepting it.
Yeah, I say I might agree with y'all. Because like I think like after a while it's gotta be like just the person, but they like it's frustrating because you keep telling the person the same thing, they keep doing the same thing, and it's like, all right, y'all just got like you just gotta just figure it out. We gotta learn the hard way because I've been trying to tell you what's been gonna happen for like 5-10 times now. Yeah, he's still doing the same thing over and over again. So yeah, I never agree with y'all on that.
Yeah, for me, honestly, sometimes you gotta let people hear from multiple different sources. So, like, if I'm your boy telling you that, and then another one of our friends telling you that, it's like, bro, we're not just trying to break your relationship. We seeing this from multiple different viewpoints, and also it's like I noticed that sometimes dudes is okay with it because they sometimes doing being unloyal. That's what I'm gonna just say. So they just like, well, if I'm doing it, then she can do it too, which I don't condone. But I'm just saying, I seen it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's weird. Because some people that I feel like some people that get in relationships and they just switch up who they are. I was like, all right, whatever needs to be done to stay in this, that's what it is. Even if they had certain morals about stuff and be like, well, I ain't accepting this, I ain't accepting that. They be in a relationship, people just change up, but they'll still complain about it. So that's the weird part. Like, because you would think if you're complaining about this, you have an issue with it, then you want things to change. But if you're accepting that behavior, then things ain't gonna change. Like at some point, you either got to stand up for yourself, or people just gonna act the same way.
So I try to think of like kind of like I guess like a devil's advocate to it because Because I like, like I'm trying to think like another like question like kind of follow up to that. Because I mean, like, I guess like, what if the person like they like I don't know like they really like the person or don't know like they get like a specific thing from that person that they just can't like I guess give up or get rid of does it change like how you think about it or it's still like about the same?
If they are fleshly thinking and they can't control their flesh, then that's a problem that they need to talk to and pray about. But if it's something else, like say if you got like a kid with somebody and you don't want to break that up, but you don't really like her or like him, then you need to have that conversation and be completely honest. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Also, like I get what you're saying because some people it could just be they're attached. Some people, even if they're in relationships like that, it's like they don't want to be alone. Some people used to be alone. Some folks break up with somebody, hop in another relationship ASAP. Like I've seen folks like that where I'm like, wait, I was like, such and such talking to you? It's like, yeah, I was like, I thought they got divorced 3 weeks ago. It was like, I mean, she hit me up, so
Have you
but
seen that
yeah,
more
I feel
girls or guys jumping into relationships? Like
I
back to
think
back.
I would think both, but I feel like I've seen it more with women than men. Just from the little folks that I do know. That's what I've seen. But I can see it don't going both ways because some folks like if that's all you ever have had is being in a relationship, then sometimes that can be hard to just be alone and just process things. So you like, yeah, I don't like this, but it's better than being alone. So yeah, folks will be stuck, and I can see how that can be hard to like tell somebody like, all right, you gonna have to do something that you never done before for things to get better. Like some people don't like change, some people scared of that, so they gonna stay.
That's a damn shame, excuse me. But yeah.
It really is. But I think a lot of it got to do with just how folks grew up. You know, if you know your worth, your parents, your family let you know, hey, you deserve this, you deserve that, then you gonna act like that. But if nobody was telling you this, you got validation from relationships and other people to let you know your worth, then you gonna always seek that out.
And that's why black women are the least married and the most divorced.
Well.
Hey, I'm just stating facts. I love my black queens, but it's statistics.
Hey man, it's tough out here. They ain't choose that. Ain't their fault.
But things like I know Ant brought like a good point with kind of like with the having like kids because like I think like that's why like a lot of like marriages like last like a long time. Like people really like don't either like don't like each other or like they might just be like separate but it's still like married like that kind of thing because they got like children or the children like grew up in a certain like I don't know neighborhood or certain like family structure like they really would like disrupt that. So that's like that's kind of like another thing too where it's kind of like people kind of just stay just for like that. They don't want to disrupt it, but sometimes they just like want to like leave. But however, we are seeing more like divorces happening, like regardless of people having families. So I guess there's a change in time with everything now. So I'm not sure what y'all think about that.
No, I agree. I was actually reading an article and somebody said it. I don't know if I sent it to you guys, but trying to find like a guy that's black, that's 6 feet, make over six figures, that got a six pack, and also like is a virgin or is not a virgin, but somebody that wants to be in a committed relationship is like 1 out of 1 in 250 people.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
Yeah,
the 360 looking for the devil.
but it's true though. Like a lot of women, they want that, but then like the landscape of men I would say, is dwindling by the hour, the day of qualified men. So
Yeah. And I will piggyback on what Nate was saying, just when it comes to folks staying in relationships for the kids, even though things aren't good. I feel like the biggest thing with that is making sure that they both agree, like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. And whatever issues we have, we keep that between us and try to put on a good face for the kids. Because I even heard folks that have said that and they said, well, my parents stayed together, but they stayed together for us, but they were arguing. It wasn't a happy home. So it's like, if you're going to do that, you can, but you got to realize you got to be actually act that way in front of your kids because they're going to pick up if y'all arguing all the time. You stay here, they going to feel like, well, they unhappy because of me. That's what kids do. Unfortunately, they'll be thinking, okay, like, well, now my parents not together, they mad. Is it me? It's just because they just don't know no better. So
I got a question in for y'all too. If that was a situation and you were in that situation, would you leave like after they turn 18 and go to college, like get out of that relationship, file for divorce, or would you still try to work it out with mom, your wife?
I'm saying if we've been together, then we've been trying to fix it because I assume we ain't just sitting here unhappy and like I just can't wait. But we've been trying it. It still ain't. I'll say give that first year of college, especially if all the kids out. Now, if y'all only got one kid and that kid out of college, it's like, all right, now we just focus on each other. Can we figure this out? Give them that 1 year. If things ain't getting no better, it's time to bounce. The kid's still in our level. Ain't got nothing to do with them now. Because you could talk to them about that as a adult at 18, 19. So I think I give it a year. If we still unhappy, it's time to move on.
Yeah, if I say, I probably don't agree with Jay because I don't know, I feel like if you date with like somebody for like that long, like I should be able to try to figure out like what's going on, or at least like do like a I don't know marriage counseling or relationship something, or like a therapy session, something like to try to figure out because it kind of been like got like that long. You kind of should like I guess had like you're like that kind of like the relationship where you can talk about issues and or be able to like discuss like what kind of problems y'all had with each other. But nowadays, I don't know. Nowadays, I don't know. It kind of feel like it was like any problems in anything. Like people just kind of like split out. So that's kind of from like what I've seen more recently. It's kind of like more like that. It was like any any tension is kind of like a split. Like kind of like all automatically says like people trying to.
Yeah, don't let nobody run out of money. Hey, they'll be gone real quick these days. Somebody was just Maya, she was just showing me somebody from what was it, Real Housewives of Potomac. And she married this dude. Clearly she just married him for his money. He met her at a strip club. She was a stripper there. So and he much older than her. I think he like in his 50s, 60s. She like maybe in her late 30s now. And he came on hard times with his business and stuff. Started losing money. Hey, she filed for divorce. They got kids together. Talk about she found somebody else that's her soulmate, but he up right now with his money. So he like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she found a come up. I ain't got money like that no more, so she just left because it was like I was like, what happened to for richer or for poor? It's like you just gonna leave with when things get bad. I could be building back up, but hey, that's how some people are.
It's so funny. I got 2 points on that. One is I see more broken families than I see like actual, like both a mother and a father in the household in the Black community, versus every other community. But the second point was, man, I see this one video. They was comparing American women to like overseas women, and like during the wedding ceremony, they would like put the two side by side. And it was like when they say for rich or for poor, the American woman struggled to say that versus like the overseas woman was like just saying it like fluently. The American woman was stuttering on poor. I was like, that ain't right. It was hilarious, bro. Like the way they made that video, it was so messed up, but it was so funny.
Hey, I'm like, you struggling any words on these vowels? Hey, we're gonna have to sit down and have a talk after this wedding over. And I was like, hold up now.
Yo, right. Even the pastor just looked at her. I was like, really?
He like, this ain't a difficult word to say, you know. Richer or poor. This is a 4-letter word. Like, come on now. We have to do better, America. We have to do better.
Hey man. People are looking for like that, that foreign broad, that foreign Jones so they can, move to move to the country, get some cheaper living.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, passport bros. Go get them a girl in Thailand.
Don't need nothing. I'm not a part of that club anymore. I got a driver's license.
Congrats.
I mean, so yeah, I'm trying to think what else.
Oh, I had an idea.
Oh,
Another question, just on top of that. So I just talk about your friends and stuff like that. But when it comes to family, I'm gonna get even deeper to family. If it's your children coming to you with this, saying, they in this relationship, they doing them dirty, but they just can't leave. Cause like if it's your friends and stuff, you could just be like, all right, yeah, this is what it is. But if it's your kids, do you feel more, I don't know, feel like it's more your responsibility to make sure that your kids are in good relationships? So you just got to be like, well, they grown. It's just got to live.
Well, what's your definition of a kid? Are we talking like what age?
I'm saying 18 to 22.
Okay.
But at the end of the day,
below 13, she better not be in no relationship, but so whooping waiting for her when she get back home.
Yeah, absolutely. You are a child. It's like go on your rollerblades. Y'all should be at recess or something. Talk about boyfriend, girlfriend.
No, I would. And the way that I would teach that lesson, honestly, is by taking my son or daughter around the world, right? And I think my uncle broke it down to me. He was like the numbers game versus like if you go around the world, you get to see different people and how many different matches you could like. So if things aren't working out with this person at that age, you still got so much more other choices, other matches you can match in with people, I guess, versus like trying to work things out. So it's not like you got time. You don't have time, right? You're only 18, 22. And on top of that, there's billions of people. Like there's more women in higher standard, like higher roles in society versus men. So it's like if it was a dude, I'd be like, bro, just keep it pushing. Like don't let it get in the way of you and your goals. Now, if it's a girl, I'm gonna be very protective of my daughter. And it's just like, nah, he gotta pass both me and my wife. And he gotta go by the church. Cause he ain't serious or nothing. He don't got a plan. He don't gotta be in a good state. But if you don't got like a 5-10 year plan, he gonna see the 5-10 year hands and get out of our life.
So, sadly, let's
call some people up from those agencies. I need you to take care of this person. Just make sure they don't get in contact with this other person.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Especially like the daughter part, because I don't know what I was listening to. I think I listened to like some podcast. He was like, yeah, most people these days, like just women in general don't include their dad in like the vetting part of their relationships. Like they'll meet him after they already got serious. It's like you should include them in it just to know, like, all right, like is he really like serious about you? Because you might not be able to tell, but usually men can tell other men's intentions. So I was like, that's a good one. Yeah.
Sure, within 1 minute or less, we can definitely just walking through that door, get out.
Yeah, it's like he has nothing but fleshly desires. I can tell it. I can see it in his eyes. Go find somebody else.
But if I say like with the family, like I think like I think it just depends on the parent because I think some parents are kind of like more. I want to say more relaxed, but they kind of like want the kids to kind of like figure stuff out like on their own, like that's probably like an earlier age, and then some parents are more like protected, so they kind of like are like more like involved with like even if they're like 18, 22, even like like early 20, like 25, so they kind of like more like still like involved in life. So I think it just depends on really on the parent, but still like I think kind of as a parent you actually want your kid to be in a great relationship, like you don't want them like in a bad or like a typical situation. So I think like as a parent, you go definitely want to be more kind of like involved, where it's kind of like you tell them like what's going on, or kind of like tell them like maybe some stuff that you went through in the past, so they can kind of like be like, okay, like this kind of happened to my mom or my dad when they were like my age, so they could kind of like know like, all right, like it's kind of like similar situation. Let me like either get out of it or let me like talk to them about it because they went through it already. So that's kind of how I look at it.
I agree. Also, I just can't wait. I'm like, hey, so let's have all like a 6-person dinner. If you have both of your parents, let's sit down with them, y'all two, and then me and my wife. Let's all have a big little kumbaya campfire dinner. But also, I would say in case of my daughter, I will look at how that man treats women that are in his life, and then that's how a general rule of thumb how he's going to treat her. But also, I'm gonna tell him, hey, I'm gonna tell her, don't expect him to treat you like how I treat you because he's not a father yet, and he better not be no damn father before I know. But and also, I don't know if my kid will like it, but I will definitely get their annual checkup. I don't have to be in the room, but I'm gonna get the results one way or another.
He said, "Are you clean?"
So I'm gonna know whether you're. I would hope that you would just come to me, but if you don't, I'll find it out.
That man probably running background checks on him too.
First time I see him, you touch that
It's like
glass. You
first
first
last
drink.
name, sir. Okay.
Yo, pour the DNA off the cup.
I was like, I see you got arrested at 17 for drinking under the age of 21. You want to talk about that? It's like, it was a high school prom. It's like, all right.
See these playlists in your Spotify here, kind of aggressive and very condescending to your appearance, sir. Why are you listening to all this trap music? You a trapper?
It's like you listen to a lot of King Von. It's like, what's going on here? Yeah, that's. I mean, it's weird because as a parent, you want to. It's like you want to make sure that you're protective of your kids, but you also want them to be independent at the same time. So it's like trying to find that balance of, what you should expect, what is wrong. So please act accordingly to what I've taught you. But if somebody renegade by you, showing you one thing and acting completely different, then it's like talk to me if you need to, because I don't want to have to like be over your shoulder and then just hope like, okay, now once you grow and graduate to college, you don't need me for nothing no more, because it ain't gonna ever be like that.
Also, I'm gonna take my kid to church because you may be able to lie to me, but you ain't gonna lie to them. All your stuff.
Put the fear of God in.
Wake you up 8 a.m. We going to church today, and we staying late for service. How many services they got? Oh, 3. You better bring snacks.
That's tough. I even remember when I would go to church. I think all the way up until like high school, I didn't even go to like the main church unless we had to. I'd be over in children's church helping out because I was like, man, this would be so long. I was like, oh my gosh, man. I was like, I can go help out. I was like, what you in children's church for? You 16? I'm like, I'm just helping out. Y'all seem like I need some help with all these kids.
You ain't ready for that. You ain't right at all.
I feel like the pastor had a script sometimes. It was like, all right, he start off calm, midway through he gonna start yelling, getting hype. But it just seemed like it went on so long, man. But I don't feel like that now as an adult. Like even when I went to church in college, it wasn't the same. Like of course they always got the point where they're gonna get hype, but I don't know. It didn't feel as formulaic, or maybe I just understood it more. As a kid, I was like, man, I hear you, but I ain't really getting it. But I think it's just as I got older, it clicked more, you know.
Yeah, but I said like I don't know what it's like. Like we go to church when we like younger, like church always felt like forever. Like it felt like it was like all day. But then like we go older, it's like okay, actually it's cool. Like you just sit there do your thing.
Yeah, I'm like it's an hour now. I was like, I swear I was in church for like 3 hours as a child. Maybe a solid hour, maybe hour and a half now. The longest day be like Easter, Mother's Day, and Christmas. But I haven't went to church on Christmas in a minute. But shoot, they used to have a whole concert.
Man, why Mother's Day always longer than Father's Day? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, we don't make the rules; we just follow. That's just how it is. It never helped that Father's Day was after school was out. You know, Mother's Day they got you making cards and stuff in elementary school and stuff. Father's Day, shoot, that's in June. Y'all out of school, so hope you remember.
Man, I'm not even like biased, but bro, sometimes when a woman preacher go up there on Mother's Day, I'm like, oh, here we go, about to bash the crap out of men. Like you could just tell, like sometimes when they like about to start preaching, it's like, oh, come on. Why we always got to bash these men that, you know, be doing ungodly things, but Jesus, like why you gotta preach about that today?
It's like just talk about my chromosomes. That's all you gotta do. No bashing needed.
It's every year, and then she'd be like, oh, come on up. Let me pray for all these single mothers up here. I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying.
It's like you could pray, you could uplift some without, you know, degrading others. You could do one at a time. They don't have to be together, but
shoot, that's when
come over their spirit.
Yeah, that's when all the men just like, you know, slowly like sit down and be like, really?
It remind me when like all the female rappers started popping off and you go to like a club or something, and then like Act Up come on, then they sing it there, like looking at everybody, all the dudes in their faces like, we don't do this for no song. When it's a dude singing, hey, no rap song, we gonna start singing, so I look at the girl and be like in your face, but that's probably what it feel like. I assume don't feel good,
especially when some Hennessy is around and that song come on. Between that and Ski Wee.
It's like y'all gonna mess around and get caught up by the AKAs. Y'all better watch out.
Yo, right, 100%.
That's trademarked. Yeah, y'all better watch out.
So actually, this is a perfect transition. Because speaking of music, that man Drake dropped For All the Dogs.
I guess I ain't a dog, man. That's all I learned from that.
I ain't even listened to it yet.
You ain't missing out.
Yeah, you're about to say that. Yeah, like I listened to like probably like 14 or 15 because like it's 23 songs on it. So, but yeah, like if I say like the only really good song is like 8 a.m. in Charlotte was a good one. The one with J. Cole was good because J. Cole's on it.
Yeah,
and then it made like 1 or 2 other like pretty good songs. But besides that, yeah, my man Drake should say that jump to the hard drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm like, I don't know if it's folks get to a point where they so successful where they got nothing but yes men around them or what. But I'm like, bro, at some point you got to be like, all right, somebody be honest with me. Is this song a hit? Is it slightly below a hit? Like you still gonna be jamming it, but you just might not play it at a party. Like somebody got to be saying this. You can't just be like everybody, like, man, this a hit. This whole album, this go. It's like, come on now, please be honest. Because folks just release every song.
That might be a side business telling the truth to artists whether their songs actually are good or not.
Yeah, because I saw something that said, who was it? Kid Cudi dropping an album at some point this year, got 40 plus songs, and I was like, who asked for a 40 plus song Kid Cudi album? Give me 10, 15 and we good. It's like 45 minutes to an hour long album, but 40, I'm no. And no qualms sit down listen to all of this.
What you're saying is he making a Lord of the Rings soundtrack.
Yes.
Facts. but like yo, like I don't know why artists be doing like 20 plus songs like albums, because like had songs that throwaway songs like just making like 10, 12 bangers, and then there you go. Like we don't need a 20, 25, 30 song like project anymore. Like that ship sailed.
I don't know when we did need that, to be honest. We don't need an A side, B side, an hour 15 max. Really, no. It's really hour 5 down to 45 minutes. Just keep it that, because a lot of them songs we do not care about. We don't. Just wasting everybody's time.
To be honest, it's all about the audiobooks. Forget the Spotify Drake albums.
Maybe. Hey, I haven't bought an album in a minute, so I couldn't tell you. The last time I bought an album was when I had like an iPod Nano, or maybe the iPod Touch. But I'm like,
I miss the old CD. When you used to buy the CDs and actually had the cover art, you can actually like look at it. Now it's all digital and whatever.
Got them animated cover arts. They look at our album is like, why is moving?
No,
so artistic.
No, so yo, they need to bring back like that Pip and like my mixtapes. They need to bring that back. That's what we need.
Yeah, with all them viruses too.
Bro, all them tags on every song, datpiff.com exclusive. It's like, bro, can I get this album without that, please? Oh my god!
It's just like that Piff exclusive world premiere. I'm like, damn.
It's like, why is it echoing? You heard this 3 times on the same track. Crazy.
But no, yo, is there any other song that or any other albums that came out? I know Jason, he was listening to the Lil Wayne, the 6 Before the 6.
Yes, sir.
6 Before the 6.
The fix before the 6.
What kind of nonsense? The fix before the 6? Somebody explain it.
He's dropping Carter soon. This is just a little preview, a little something to listen to until then. Because the last album was Carter 5. So Carter 6 coming next. So this is the fix before the 6.
All right. I'm going to go along with it.
But yeah, that album I'm rocking with. I can't think of what else have I listened to. I feel like Nick Grant dropped the album, I think like at the end of September. It's pretty good, pretty decent. Let me see what else. I don't know. I really haven't been listening to I really just been on Lil Wayne's album for a minute. I was doing the whole thing where I just try to go through like new albums, whenever it's so like new releases, but that's the only thing I've been listening to. What y'all been listening to?
You know the answer to that question.
I really don't feel. I don't know what you listen to was.
Hello. I've been listening to a lot of old songs.
I was just about to tell Ant to mute, so I wasn't talking.
But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of like older stuff. Like pretty much a lot of I don't know. It brings me like a bunch of like everything really. Kind of been like stuff like I listen to like high school. I kind of like we listen to like a lot of like old like let's call it Playboy Cardi. I've been listening to like bunch of that. I listen to like Blast new EP, him and Bino Redrew. Listen to that for a little bit. Some old Chance. Yeah, but I say like
the good old days.
Yeah, if I say when stuff was like nice and simple, yeah, that's the stuff I've been listening to mainly these days.
Yeah, when you said old Chance, I was like, bro, I can't remember the last recent Chance album that I've like. It's been so long.
Probably, I don't like that. I think like that's one I really like was probably Chance 3. That's probably like the last one, and they came out like 2018.
I haven't been listening to albums, but I've been like more in tune with Burner Boy, Fireboy, DML.
I gotta look out for Fireboy.
Yeah, he all right.
Yeah, I gotta look up for Fireboy. I was like, I got Burner Boy.
Yeah, Fireboy,
you make it up stuff.
But mostly just audiobooks. Every once in a while, dibble and dabble.
Yeah, the new Burner Boy album, it came out maybe last month, a couple months ago. It's pretty good. I need to listen to it again. I think I only added like a couple songs to my playlist, but I enjoyed it.
He a vibe, like especially like when you're around African people, they go crazy over that. That and Ruga.
I bet you hear that in DC. Go crazy.
That's true. My Nigerianness comes out.
What Nigerianness?
Hey, I'm 25% now.
Oh, you did your little ancestry.com?
Yep, 25% Nigerian.
Hey, the motherland. That's cool. I'm too scared to get the government my DNA through that, so I haven't done it yet.
Bro, you know they already got it.
True.
Yeah. I don't know, yo. Like, I ever been listening to much like Afrobeats really? Like all time I really like listen to it when like out and about somewhere and people playing. Like that's where I listen to. But like on all time, I really just be like listen like hip hop, some R&B, maybe a little rock music. But I don't know. I need to tap more into the Afrobeats.
Same. I had a little phase last year where I was like, it was like some Afrobeats playlist on Apple Music. I was like, this kind of a nice little vibe. But yeah, I just went back to my normal, just listen to hip hop. So I get back over this. It's fun to listen to, especially in the summertime.
Nah, if y'all never been to an Afrobeats concert, it will change your life.
I haven't, but I've been listening to Afrobeats on DC. Hey, good time.
Let's see. I guess I need my Nigerian brother Ant to put me on here. Put me on some good Afrobeats.
Give me a dashiki, have me set, man. Let me know what's up.
Yeah, y'all not gonna recognize me next time y'all see me.
By the way, guys, I'm not sure if y'all are checking the comment section if I can see it, but we actually do have we actually got a question in there actually. If y'all can see it. Can I find it? Yeah, see, this is.
Oh, okay. What do you guys think about catching Tupac killer? So Miss Taylor, I personally, they've been saying that it's been, Keefe D for a while, but they just didn't have any evidence or whatever. So I mean, I'm glad that now they're finally bringing it to trial. And I guess for the family, it does really close some open wounds. But at the same time, Diddy been saying it for years that it was him. Other artists, I can't name them, they've been saying it's him. So it is nice actually seeing justice being fulfilled, but at the same time, I'm so focused on myself, it really doesn't affect me that much.
Yeah, it feels like a moment like, dang, it's about time. But it's like, bro, that he passed away the year I was born or the year before, like 95 or 96. So it's like, I'm glad y'all finally caught him. But dang, man, it took just so long. Like this man did live plenty of life since he's got away with that. So it's nice that it finally happened, but I wish they figured it out a lot sooner. Considering we had folks saying that they knew who it was and saying his name. So it is what it is, I guess.
And honestly, I really we've been like following like to like recently, but apparently like Keefe D was like wrote like a whole book and everything, kind of like pretty much saying that he did it, or that like he had like good involvement in it for like a while. So like I'm not sure why Tune like all this time to finally catch on. Plus like he been doing like several like interviews about it and things like that. I'm like bro, like this man really telling himself in books and interviews, and it took all like 10, 20, almost 30 years to finally like catch the guy. So I don't know, yeah, like I'm glad we finally like know who it is, but it's like what took you 20 plus years to find him when the guy's been telling him? So I don't know.
He literally snitching on himself for clout. Like, come on now, y'all should have been got him.
I think somebody paid off the police department for this long. Their money ran out, so they finally took him to court.
Maybe some conspiracy theory where they wanted Tupac and Biggie out. They said they were too big. They're gonna be too big for black people. Hey, whoever do it, we don't even care about it. We'll sweep that under the rug. You never know.
Yeah, unless the Diddy money ran out. Man, Diddy try to get it on the raps.
Yes, sir. You already know.
Wait, was Keefe D underneath Diddy's label?
I think it was like, or that like I don't know, like they're like some like affiliation with each other, or like well like that like that's at least what Keefe D said in like his interview, that then like him and Diddy had like some like music, like I guess mutual thing, I guess. So I said like I don't know exactly like how they were, but like he did mention like Diddy in like in the like interviews and stuff like that. So I'm assuming like that's some kind of connection.
Okay.
But no, like that's a good question though, because I totally forgot about that. That actually called Tupac's killer though.
Yeah, I was just looking it up. It was like I think it said what did he pay Keefe D $1 million to assassinate him? But that's just a headline, so I'll read it to it at some point. I'm like, hey, man, had a whole hit out on him. If so, that's crazy. But thank goodness folks ain't getting killed like that these days. At least rappers. I mean, they still getting shot from time to time, but yeah, we ain't got to worry about Drake Cole out here got beef or anything. So
yeah, they stopped going after the rappers. Now we got freaking shootings at every freaking function we go to, aka last night Bowie State homecoming.
Yeah, tell us about that. How y'all make it out safely? Do y'all feel it? About to happen? Y'all feel like a moment? Let's leave. How was it?
No, I didn't get there till late because I had to work, but it was like around 8 o'clock. They started fighting near the stage, and I was like, "Yeah, somebody gonna get shot." Because Morgan, they canceled theirs and they told Bowie State to come over. I mean, Bowie State was like, "Hey, come over to our homecoming. We'll celebrate together." But I was like, somebody about to bring some gun up in here because it's like it's an open campus, so you can walk straight through. But when you go into like the buildings, that's when they like do the security checks and everything. So anybody from around the neighborhood can just walk in. And somebody did end up bringing a gun and 2 people got shot. So it only makes me think what's going to happen during Howard.
I feel like I got more etiquette. That'll be better. I feel like, they're the top of the top when it comes to HBCU, so I expect them to have some couth. we'll see.
The National Guard gonna be at Howard.
No, hey, Howard come. I don't know, man, because DC's got to be on his head recently, so I don't know, bro.
They carjacked the senator. They carjacked the senator the other day.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like they ain't caring like for nobody, bro. Like anybody can get robbed, anybody can get carjacked. don't care who you are.
They say equal rights, equal fights out here. We do not discriminate. Anybody can get robbed.
Hey, yo, one thing that really made me bad, I think it was like some news show. They gonna talk to this teenager. He was like, "Oh, why are so many people like robbing CVS stores and Targets and everything?" And they're like, "Oh, well, why don't the government give us more assistance because we can't afford this stuff?" And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, "Bro, there's ways that you can get the necessary things that you need, but robbing and like literally taking everything off the shelves at the CVS store, y'all need to rob a bookstore to get some knowledge because this is ridiculous." And now all the old heads are like, especially like the single mothers, they're like, "What am I supposed to do now? I can't even buy stuff for my kids because the store is like packing up and leaving."
Yeah, I go into CVS thinking I'm about to go get some, whole row gone. Then folks selling it on Amazon. I'm like, bro, y'all just walk your store this stuff, sell it. Nah, that's scary.
Hey, I'm just glad it's not like COVID anymore. We actually got toilet paper.
Thank goodness. I don't know why everybody needed 600 rolls of toilet paper. Like we would. Like, why was that the first thing you thought you were gonna run out of during COVID?
You don't think like water or something else necessity? No, toilet paper.
They said I really go to the bathroom. I'm stressed in the house.
Nah, yo, COVID was a whole different time. Like, see, it was like no toilet paper, it was like no like any clean products. It was like none of that, yo. Like,
yeah, shoot, nobody was using Lysol no more. They came out with Microban. I was like, I don't know what this is, but this gonna have to be my new disinfectant. Crazy.
I still remember some kids like they used to play around and like fake cough. And it's like, yo, you can't do that in the store under COVID. Yo, DC was off the chains.
You coughed back in 2020. That was a death sentence down there. Don't let you come back into work. They're like, all right, they hear you cough. All right, you can go ahead and clock out for the day. It's like, what? It's like I had something stuck in my throat. COVID. Go ahead, head home. You can clock out.
You do not pass go. It's like you're behind the jail and you ain't getting paid.
Make you double mask up real quick.
yeah, but I say, yo, like I remember like all that, like the close contacts and all that. So it was crazy. Had a quarantine for what was it 14 days, 10 days? You had quarantine.
I loved it. That was the only time in my life I can work from home. I think I got COVID twice in a row.
I only got COVID during the holidays, so I didn't get that look.
No, see, I only got COVID once. That joint was crazy. Like it looked like hit you like the first day, and then like I lost my sense of smell too. I'm like, this is crazy.
Me trying to psych myself. I was like, I ain't got COVID. It's probably just a cold. Ain't no way I got it. Mess around, take that test, and come back positive. Be like, God dang. Be so drove. Thought you wanted to lick.
Man, I was looking at my test like it was like a pregnancy test. Like, putting it under a microscope and everything, making sure, taking pictures of it, sending it to my leads.
That man said, "Man, you gotta take it twice. The person might be faulty. Let me check."
Right. With a little Sharpie, little drawing, a little line on a home test.
Man, what time to be alive, yo. What time to be alive.
Yeah, it was just so crazy because them jobs, they really didn't know what we were supposed to do when we were working from home. And oh man, they had me looking at PowerPoint slides. I was like, wait, I've looked at PowerPoint slides since the day we traded. Just like we don't know what y'all can do. But nowadays, hey, work from home is a move. That's how it is.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is. It is. I'm on a new project now. I can work from home the whole time. The only reason I don't is I'll get bored in the house trying to work from home. So I was like, let me get in the office and switch up the scenery. But yeah, I appreciate the gas, Dave.
Hey, you got room on your team?
Probably. But they got stuff they trying to get us to do by the. So I got to work on another team now because the team I was on, we ran out of funding. But not just our team, it's just like that department. So they move a bunch of engineers over to other stuff. And this other team, they got us doing unit testing that at first they thought they need to do it until like 6 months from now. And they were requiring me to say like, oh yeah, we need this done by the end of the month. So we got like 20 new engineers and I'm one of them to help them with like this unit testing. So I don't know how much is going to be needed after this month and maybe November and December too, but we'll see. Because the team I was working on will have funding again back in January. So but you ain't trying to do what I do.
Huh?
I said you ain't trying to do what I do. You don't want to just sit down coding. You get bored with that.
I don't, but that work from home looking nice.
That's crazy how they changed the landscape of work for folks. Some folks don't even take their job if they can't work remotely. So you gotta come in the office? What the? Why?
Yo, what's crazy is they actually make you get dressed. Like you can't wear sweatpants.
I wish they would do it. I'd be so mad. It's like I ain't even turned my camera off for this meeting. Nah, y'all tripping.
Crazy. Let me shoot. I guess we could try to end the pod here. What I got coming for the week?
Finish up with applications, work, trying to survive today because I'm not feeling the best. And that's about it.
Shoot, yeah, for me, probably more of the same. Work, trying to go to the gym, maybe not make a YouTube video. I think me and Maya are gonna try to start planning the wedding, so I might have to do some research. So get on top of that. That's it for me.
Yeah, I'll help you out. I'm already captain of the bachelor party.
Hey, that's gonna be between you and Q. I will see what y'all decide on that. Hey.
I guess for me, yeah, I gotta get back in my YouTube. Being more consistent uploads. Also been doing my meditation. Like I gotta start getting into the gym. So I'll be swole like y'all one day. Hope someday soon. And then I guess I gotta try to figure out this echo thing here that we got. So hope by next time will be no echo issues. But yeah, I guess we're in the hair. Like I said, this we're gonna try to StreamYard more into the future because as y'all can see, we can chat a little bit, we can talk, we can ask questions, and like I said, we'll be streaming on our YouTube channel, No Siku Podcast on YouTube. Sundays at around 3:00. So it'll be more interactive for people that want to listen, watch, and they can watch later on as well. We can't make it. So yeah, that's gonna conclude episode 65 of No Siku Podcast. And we catch y'all next time.
Peace.